Coloring the one page take 4 hours. Wow. And I have almost like 300 pages, so imagine that. My name is Misako Rocks. I'm a Japanese manga comic artist from New York City. Ever since I was little, I wanted to move to America so badly because I grew up in a place, only rice field everywhere. So I never was seen foreigners in my life when I was a child. So that's why maybe they gave sort of like living in that life gave me the reason that I wanted something new, different and exciting. And do you know the movie, Back to the Future, Goonies, Dazed and Confused? I watched it, all of it, and I really wanted to move. So that's why that's the reason I studied English. Living in a middle of nowhere, right, in Missouri State gave me just so much interesting, creative life. No, I never ever thought I was going to become a comic artist in my life. I wanted to be a puppeteer. The thing is, I realized Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z was so popular between American kids. I didn't know that because I didn't own TV that time. So the thing is like, oh, whoa, wow, the Japanese pop culture is really popular to kids. I mean, it's a different culture, but they seem to like it because maybe it's different. So I thought, you know what? Maybe after puppeteer, this is my calling. I'm gonna become a comic artist. I had a lot of part-time jobs to teach art, or kids, or like I was a art counselor for summer camp, stuff like that. And then I got to know kids so well, and I feel like I am connected to kids really quickly. So that sort of led to all the comic, making for middle grade, kids. One page? Yeah. Okay, so this bounce back is a full color. Yeah. Coloring the one page take 4 hours. Wow. And I have almost 300 pages, so imagine that. I even didn't sleep that much. I didn't have a holiday last year. I just used any holidays just to draw. So it took a pretty much whole year to just make one book. I usually think story first. The thing is that I always use sort of like a real person or like a real person's experience as inspiration. That's like my upcoming graphic novel. It's called The Bounce Back. Right there. This one is based on my students' experience or life story, plus my life story too. And then I start thinking of a main character. What about sidekick characters? And maybe the family, stuff like that. So this one is American big company. It's called the Macmillan Publisher, and the imprint, it's called the Farewell and Friends imprint of Macmillan Publisher. And my agent is working on a lot of international rights too. So I'm pretty sure, yes, my fingers crossed. That would be amazing if kids here can read it too. First of all, I was so happy to teach manga in person because it's been a long time. Well, since COVID happened, I switched my teaching platform to more online. But I don't know, just being in person and teaching and then just seeing the kids right in front of me, their eyes get brightened and get passionate. It's just so fantastic too. And this festival is so colorful, and it's not just about book too. They got so many interesting activities. I think it's a great way for kids to just grow their creativity. And also, I bet they make new friends. I'm glad that they stepped up and then to be a first one to do in person and it showed to everybody, here you go, I did it, you can do it too, like that. I guess, since I lived in New York City so many years, and New York is filled with so many different kind of people. And then just walking on the even street, sometimes you see what are you wearing? What is that fashion? That kind of just seeing just the people on the street gave me tons of interesting outfit inspiration too. And I love the sort of a color scheme of 90s and 80s. And especially let's say Tokyo Harajuku style, kind of girls colorful style. I really love that too. So I use that as an inspiration. Some point, I'm thinking me and my agent, we like to create a book more how to draw manga for younger kids. Because I noticed there are so many how to draw manga book, but not for younger kids. And I know a lot young kids, even 7 years old or something like that, they're really interested in learning, but they can't use really like advanced style at all. So I really want to make really simple and easy, super fun how to draw manga for little kids too. I think the reason, first of all, it's so different, but the style is really, I think it appeals like just kawaii. Oh, kawaii means cute in Japanese. The cuteness is really good for, kids just like that style, but also when you read the manga, it's not just about cute style. I think you learned a lot how the characters, the psychological, all the the drama, everything, they show little by little, it gets super dramatic. I think it's really new for maybe foreigners. Because I noticed that, like, it's a superhero book or something, it's more like action and it's sort of more figure stuff like this. But the manga is not like that. It's more not about just the looks. It's more like a mentality kind of stuff. I think that really attracts a lot of people.